The Critic is a live show that is music performance, but also theater, with actors on stage reading lines along with the music. But the music isn't just background, it's at the center of the story. The show stars John Malkovich, who plays the part of the very critical critic. The catch is, these are actual reviews he's reading from actual critics in history who published terrible reviews of what are now considered musical masterpieces.
Had he submitted this music to a teacher?
His co-star and creator of the show, Alexei Agudisman, plays the part of a musician growing more and more frustrated with the reviews. Through the show, and with humor, the musicians push back and take on the critic. The performance will be a world premiere in North America, the first time with full symphony orchestra. We sat down with Malkovich and Agudisman in the Grand Library at Portland's Heathman Hotel. They had just finished rehearsal.
So one of the first questions that I have for either of you is, how did the Oregon Symphony become the first orchestra for you to perform with in the United States?
Oregon, Portland is open-minded. It's literally one of the best audiences in the world is here.
I asked Malkovich, who acts in both film and stage, what drew him to this role that is more performance art than a play or movie.
Alexei first proposed this piece to me in about 2009, 10, something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
And we had already worked together.
As a film actor, Malkovich has played a lot of high-energy bad guys and has also played many iconic, creative characters.
And John, the critic is somewhat of a bad guy. You've played a lot of bad guy roles. Did that help make this character come to life for you?
I wouldn't necessarily say they're bad guys. They're just people with very strong opinions. But, you know, I don't think any role particularly helps you to do another role.
Alexei Agudisman, classically trained violinist, has created many of these crossover shows that blend live music with comedy and scripted characters.
What made you decide to go back to the history of these reviews and turn it into a show?
It's an alternative way of being historical, to have music and legendary classical music become really alive and very current.
Was there ever a point while John was creating this character that you said, that's a little too harsh, maybe that's a little too mean, or let's ramp it up?
Actually, mostly John is, if anything, he's too respectful of the music. He loves it so much. Sometimes I feel that you're a little afraid of punching too hard, right?
Yes. Yeah.
For Agudisman and Malkovich, friends in real life,
Alexei Agudisman, Steve Burton writes, quote, garbage.
this show is a chance to creatively explore what it's like to be the first to hear new music and how it's really what the audience decides, not critics, of what will go on to be a classic.
So a fun show, a great show if you're a John Malkovich fan. And we talked for a long time, maybe an hour or so that was just a little bit of a snippet there, but they're both extremely fascinating, obviously, to pick their brains. John Malkovich,